Yo, what's up? This is Troy from Modern Valor Dating, and today I just want to do a quick book review of a book called Crucial Conversations. And I want to review this book because any social skills that I have now, I attribute most of those, at least the conversational part and the understanding other people part, to this book. This book basically has two key points that I really want to touch on, and the first is basically how to argue properly. So you might have heard from another book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. There's this idea of seeking first to understand, then to be understood. That same concept is kind of touched on in this book, if I remember correctly, because it talks about how to properly disagree with somebody. Basically, you have to listen to what they're actually saying to you. So say you're in an argument with somebody or you're in a disagreement over whatever. Basically, when you start listening to somebody, you need to hear them out and let them know that you are listening to them. A really simple way to do this is to just reflect back to them what they just told you. So, for example, if somebody says, I'm feeling frustrated because work is a bitch. It was a bitch today. Then, you'd repeat back to them basically, oh, okay, I understand you're frustrated. Work was a bitch. And then, the next level up is, kind of, really, really understanding what they're saying and kind of putting it in your own words. So if somebody says, work was a bitch today. I did this and I did that and it went all wrong. You could say, okay, I understand you seem kind of frustrated because this, and this. And then the most advanced way to do it is basically just to really feel what they're feeling and attach their emotions to it. So I guess kind of what I just did with frustrated, but you get the picture. When somebody says something to you, basically you want to repeat it back to them in your own words, reconfiguring it in your mind, and letting them know that you understand their emotions. Because when you're listening to somebody telling you about a problem that they have, there's the word part of it, the concept part of it, but there's also the emotion, the emotional part behind it. You'll see this a lot with parents talking to their teenage kids. The kid will say this thing went wrong at school, and then the parent will just go try to provide a solution, but it's they never tried to understand what emotion that their kid was feeling from the event. So they never empathized. They were never oh, so you feel you seem frustrated about it. You kind of have to feel out what emotion they're feeling so you can actually understand not only the content of what they're saying, but the emotion under what they're saying. And another really cool part of this book, again, was dealing with arguments or just other crucial conversations that you could have with people. One thing that was mentioned in the book was we always want to have these knee-jerk reactions. When somebody disagrees with us, we're oh no, I know the right answer. And then you just want to knee-jerk reaction. You just want to go with your emotion of no, I want to fix this problem. This is actually the right answer. But then what happens is you both just end up thinking that you know the right answer, and you're just trying to beat it into each other's head, but you're neither of you are understanding each other. So basically what you want to do instead when you're explaining yourself to somebody is put your emotions aside and think about, what do I actually want to communicate to this person? So say it's a crucial conversation at work. Maybe maybe your boss just said something that you believe is wrong, and you want to acknowledge to the group in the room and to your boss that it's wrong. Instead of just saying hey boss, that's wrong. A better way to go about that would be, hey man, look, I know that it looks like you might be trying to communicate this, but I think a better way to communicate that would actually, or a better way to actually solve that problem might be this. It's basically taking the ego out of it. It's not personally attacking somebody, saying you are wrong. It's nothing personal. It's as a matter of fact, what would be, or you're adding, almost you're adding to their point. What would be better would be this. So instead of trying to be right, basically what you're doing is you're saying things in a matter-of-fact way. You're stating a fact, and you're explaining what you want to communicate to them. Like, this thing needs to be fixed. You could also use it for like crucial conversations that you have with family members about, say, I don't know. Let's say that you're frustrated with one of your family members about the way they've been treating you. Instead of just yelling at them saying, "You're a dick," you might want to say, "Okay, because of you saying this, I am feeling this, and therefore I believe our relationship is in detriment because of that." So you're basically just explaining to them why they make you feel the way that you are feeling and why you're feeling the way you're feeling, as opposed to just like personally attacking them for, making you feel that way. So really, the book just tells you how to communicate properly. It tells you how to communicate what you're feeling, as opposed to just like, personally attacking people in arguments. That's basically what the whole book is about. And you can see how it would be pretty helpful, because a lot of people do tend to just like want to be right, and they want to prove other people wrong, instead of actually like having crucial conversations and being kind of vulnerable and saying like, I feel this way about this situation. Here's how I feel, and explaining it, and then letting the other person know that you understand them. So, yeah, this has been a Modern Valor Dating video, and this is Troy signing out. Peace.